Did you miss me? I haven't vlogged in what feels like years. I missed you guys so much. Maybe 2024 is my year. First ever solo concert. It's like a dream come true. Everything was going according to plan. I just feel like super inspired and ready. I think I've overshared enough. Love you. Okay. Is this thing on? Hello everyone, did you miss me? My name is Hope. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I haven't vlogged in what feels like years. I thought I'd do a sit down, like chit chat, catch up kind of video to start off this new year. I have had so much going on. Laying in my bed, if you can't tell already, I have been sick this whole week, so I'm just now on the mend, feeling so much better. I've avoided the New York City cold flu that's been going around, and it finally caught me. Today was like the first day I actually had energy, and someone that's like so go all the time, it is so unlike me to just like lay in bed all day. I'm going to my best friend's dance class in a few, so I thought let's just sit down. I missed you guys so much. I've been so busy. Like I said, I was sick. But then a week ago, I did my first ever solo concert. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen me post about it a million times, but it finally happened. January 14th, I did my first ever solo concert. It was so much fun. It was at Green Room 42. It was such a dream of mine to do my own solo show, and I finally did it and crossed off something of off my goals for 2024. I had a full band. We sang all my original music, a bunch of Broadway songs, and pop covers. My entire family flew in. They all stayed at the hotel, so it was so fun to hang out with them and for them to be there. I had so many people come to support me, all my friends, a bunch of people from the industry. It's like a dream come true. It was so fun to finally perform all my original music for the first time. I've never sang my original music in front of an audience. It was back in October we started planning this. I had the idea that I wanted to do my own solo show. I didn't really have like any projects coming up during that time, and I was like, I want something to look forward to. So my dad was like, why don't you do your own solo show? So then I reached out to my friend James, who does a bunch of these shows at Green Room 42 and at 54 Below, which are cabaret, like Broadway venues. He was like, oh man, I would love to help you with this, like it'll be amazing. And then I reached out to my mentor Tessa, who's also done a bunch of these shows. She is like my biggest supporter and has been there for me since I was 15, and so she really helped me like produce it all. And then my producer back home, who does all my music with me, I wanted him to be there as well, so he flew out and was in the show. He was the guitarist. Then I had bass player and drummer, who I met through James, Thomas, and Tim. I'd been like rehearsing this entire time, like with James on the side or with Michael when I was home. We never had a full band rehearsal until the night before. Everything was going according to plan, but I was like, you know what, there's gonna be some curveball. 2 hours before our one and only full band rehearsal, James called me and he had a family emergency and he had to fly home, so he could not do the show. But he luckily had a friend who was gonna cover for him. Jordan, who is an absolute angel, he's 19 years old. This guy Jordan, he's so amazing. He came and filled in for James and learned the entire show in 3 hours. Yeah, I was freaking out for a second, but we made it through. I'm so impressed by musicians. Like, it's crazy how they can just pick up stuff so fast. So much planning that went through it. I've been just so exhausted this whole week. I think that's why I got sick, is because there was so much planning. But now I already have the itch to do the show again. And a lot of like the planning is already done now that we've done it. So it would just be a little easier each time. But I'm so excited. I feel like it went so well. It was such a big thing that was crossed off my goal list. I just feel like super inspired and ready. On top of my goals for 2024, I really wanted to finally get representation, so that's manager and agent. And I had a meeting with the manager on the 5th of January, and they offered me a contract, and so I'm officially signed to Bright Artist Management. Bobby and Annie are amazing. They're so fun and feel really supported by them. So I'm really excited for this next step in my journey as an artist. I think this next year is gonna be like a lot more auditioning and networking and meeting a bunch of people, which I've wanted and I've been on the right track for. But now that I have someone who's supporting me and like rooting for me, it will just, so many more doors will hopefully open. I need an agent, but I think I'm gonna ease into having a manager at first, and then a lot of times then you get an agent after having a manager. I haven't felt like this excited about a year in a while. 2024 just feels really good to me. I have so many different things I want to do. I want to travel, obviously make more music, I want to perform a bunch. Getting out of my comfort zone is one of my main goals for this year, taking risks with my career. I also really want to get back on track with my health. Last winter, I really got into counting my macros, and I was going to SoulCycle all the time, and I felt really, really good. The best I'd felt in a long time about my body. And this past June, I started gaining weight, but I hadn't changed anything in my diet. I was sticking very, very consistent. I haven't talked about this yet, so this is another like of me oversharing, but I hope this like helps anyone and feel like they're not alone. Other girls also struggling with this. I finally got a gynecologist in the city and a primary care doctor, and I've been diagnosed with PCOS, very common in girls my age. The main symptoms is like unknown weight gain, and everything just kind of really aligned, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. So I'm not crazy. I was like, I know there's something wrong. I know it's not that I'm like not eating healthy. I knew I was like doing everything I was supposed to do. Like 2023 was finding out what was wrong with me, and this year I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna try to find like ways to maintain it and get back on track and be healthier and find ways to just feel better, because I don't care about like my size. I don't care about the number on the scale. I just want to feel good. It's all about feeling good, and lately I just have not been feeling that way, and I hate it. And so yeah, this year I'm really hoping that we can get back on track. I'm really looking into getting an editor. I want to be more consistent on TikTok and just like doing more get ready with me's, and yeah, I just really want to like hone in on my like authentic self on the internet and my online presence, because I think that speaks to audiences more. I know when I'm looking at content creators that I love or like look up to, they all are just very authentic and they say their truth and they're fun and high-spirited, and I just want to show that more to my audience. I'm hopefully going to get back into dating. I kind of took like a break. Not a break, but it's honestly not top of mind because I really want to focus on myself and my career. What's meant for me will simply not pass me. Like 2023 was for all my friends, like everyone found their like boyfriends. So I'm like, maybe 2024 is my year. We'll see. That's up with me. I'm alive. I miss you guys so much. I appreciate all the messages. I've had so many people been like, where are you? Where are your vlogs? Like, we miss you. I will be back on YouTube. Let me know what kind of videos you guys like to see. You like vlogs, you like sit down chit chats. So please comment what kind of videos you want me to make, and I will be sure to make those. Alrighty, I think I've overshared enough. I think we're all caught up. I love you all so, so much. If you haven't already, follow me on Instagram at HopeSpinner. My TikTok is at Keeping Up with Hopi. And while we're here, why don't you subscribe as well? You're already here, so hit that subscribe button. It means so much to me. Love you all so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Love you. Bye.